Yeah, sorry, my mind is really
No, no, it's
blanking.
okay. No, no.
But there should be some kind of maybe it's
I guess
this
my,
one.
my question is, what is the best way to find out the gaps? Is it going by our past data that we don't have incident, or go by a reference that these are recommended playbook that we should have? That's what I'm thinking. How do we fill the gaps? The 20%
If
Ryan mentioned.
we, yeah, that's what I was trying to. I remember seeing something. I know like AWS has this playbook, but it's only for cloud, right? Runbook automation.
And the worst is to hit that incident and we don't have the playbook, right? That's the worst,
Exactly.
right?
That's why I was thinking CISA has it, but maybe it's not CISA because I think there was like a template for incident simulation, and I don't remember if it's like CISA or DoD. And then in that same, like page, there is some kind of reference that says, okay, this is like common list of all the incidents. I just can't
Okay.
remember where I saw it. Let's see. Maybe ask Abby. Maybe he knows.
No, he asked me to find
Oh,
out.
he asked.
And I said, I talked to he said, what are the gaps? I said, I don't know the gaps. That's why I had to do some digging. If I cannot find out, I have to formulate some hypothesis, things like that, right? To come up with something. But I don't know the product enough, right? I don't know the domain knowledge enough. So what I come up with, research could be not applicable, or it could be a starting point. Either-
Yeah. Okay.
I,
So. Okay, but these are really only AWS, right? So they have the, 5, and these are all like, automated runbooks. So these should be something that are mature and, Ryan's team jointly automate throughout. But these are only AWS. So,
Will Ryan know a little bit more details? And he said 20%, so he must have some
yeah.
ideas. I'll talk to
Ask him
I will
where he
ask
came
him.
up with that
He said
20%
20%.
assessment. Yeah.
Maybe it's a gut feeling.
Maybe he's thinking LiDAR attack model.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, what is that 20%?
Yeah.
Try to minimize that to.
Because if you ask us if we have like any data poisoning, AI attack, I'll be like 0, right? But then it really depends on how do you categorize the incident too. But
I guess the idea is to generate
maybe-
what kind of incident we could have. I mean, I could come up with a list, and
Yeah.
what about you and Ryan say, hey, is this possible? I don't know. I mean, we can do all this research. So, but the key is, I would definitely ask Ryan, how did he get that 20%? Was it gut feeling, pinch of the seat? He has some data points.
Yeah, I don't know where he came up with it.
Okay, that's okay, Janet. I don't waste your time. So
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good exercise for me to refresh too. So where did I see
Where do you see? That's okay. I'll ask Ryan, then we'll go from there. But there's ways to come up. There's a few ways to. I'm just trying to see if I can leverage the knowledge from you and Ryan first.
Yeah, no problem. I'll search for it too.
Okay.
I swear I saw it.
You saw it
before,
somewhere,
and it was it was like a different template. It's either related with CISA or like on some other platform, on some other government organization. Because between CISA, FBI, CIA.
Wait,
and,
so CISA, can you stack me those things that you mentioned? CISA,
the CISA.
the source that you mentioned that you find it very credible.
That's the part I'm not exactly sure, right? Okay. Because I went to the appendix on this one, it doesn't look like it. But, I'll at least give you the link.
Give me the link, yeah, give me the link.
Yeah.
Just dump it in.
Because I found like there is like TTX template by some kind of government agency, and I can't remember what government agency is it. By U.S.
Are we, like the companies, like they try to follow the government agency as much as possible?
We're regulated by HHS, right? And HHS has partnership with CISA and partnership with FBI. So it's like, okay, like we're sort of government related.
Like NIST, all this, FDA, yes, SEC.
Maybe it's this guy. Tabletop exercise packages. Is the one. Oh, yeah.
You found it?
See all the scenarios.
Okay.
But
Is the one?
whether it is, this is maybe what I was thinking. See, like all the no, open source ransomware, vendor supply, right, insider threat, ICS. So just take a look,
Yeah, give me
see
this
if
link.
that would be helpful,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
then there's physical security and cyber convergence scenarios. Maybe see if this is helpful. See if it's be helpful.
So in your opinion, we should at least match that in terms of playbooks? So,
I don't. So those are written pretty generically. I think
Generically.
the intent is because like CISA. CISA partners with all the U.S. government agencies, so this is kind of their guideline to all. Okay, Department of Transportation, Department of Agriculture. This is how you should do it, right? And then CISA also does like coordinated, incident practices globally with like Japan, with Germany, UK, Taiwan. So they also use these as what they practice. Right. Of course, I don't get to know all the specific details, but my understanding is they give this as general guidelines. So if we just kind of, follow what they...
Are we in compliance to must follow? Like we had to follow? Is any regulation like that?
CISA is not an enforcement unit, right?
It's not enforcement.
But HHS and...
Which one? What?
HHS, Human Health Services.
Human health. Can you drop that link? At least like the buzzword.
Yeah. So this is what privacy team have to deal with a lot, right? Because they literally these are the like HIPAA enforcers.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if you have an incident that even touches like one PHI record, you have to report to the HHS.
Yeah, I need to know
like
that agency. Then.
Yeah. So
to drop it in and just slide it out, take a note.
Yes. So this is the one that we that regulates us.
Okay.
CISA is not an enforcement agency. FBI would be.
Yep, FBI.
And FTC is.
Right, FTC.
Yeah.
SEC. I don't know where we're on the SEC. No, we don't do SEC.
Well, we do SEC, but that is more from a public company filing 10K, 8K perspective.
FDA, yes.
Yeah, so SEC is, if let's say we become Enron, then SEC is going to step into the way, right? Because you're basically negligent, and that has impacted Solar Ring, right? That would be SEC action because essentially you're making statements in IPO documentation that does not fit your actual cybersecurity posture, right? But I don't think that is the case for us. So I hope SEC will never have to enforce us, but usually FTC will step in before SEC if they smell some, non-compliance, right? Like, in Uber's example, it's like, okay, you didn't disclose this. That's FTC. FTC is an enforcement agency.
And FDA, that's definitely right.
Yeah, that too. FDA is FDA enforcement. Yeah, FDA is enforcement. But I mean, double check with Kathy because she.
Kathy's a lawyer. Who's Kathy?
Privacy and compliance.
I know this gentleman called Carlton.
Carlton is Carlton is in legal, but he himself is not a lawyer.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
I don't think he is.
Because Abby asked me to go talk to him.
Yeah, you should talk to him.
Okay.
Because he is like program manager for legal privacy office, right? So
really?
he handles privacy incidents. So read our incident handling procedure because if we have a security incident and we suspect a privacy impact, we notify Carlton, right? So Carlton is like your counterpart.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's why you should talk to Carlton.
I thought he was a lawyer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's.
It's okay.
It could have changed, but maybe
he's a good entry person.
Maybe he got his lawyer degree. I don't know, but Nora is the lawyer, right? Kathy is the lawyer. But I understood that Carlton is like a
TPM,
program manager.
PM?
Yeah,
okay.
PM.
Like a legal PM.
Yeah. But obviously he's got a lot of legal
Sure.
resident knowledge, or maybe he was
Can he?
pursuing his legal
Is
degree.
he in
I
a
don't know.
position to give legal advice? That's the question.
You should ask him.
I will ask him.
Yeah. Because I don't want to misspeak. Because that
In
was
your
just
opinion,
my,
your opinion. So probably not, huh?
I would say you should talk to Nora.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't even in that meeting 2 weeks ago, that exercise meeting. He came in late, and Nora was driving that, right? The bi-weekly legal meeting. So I think you're right. You're probably right. I just haven't put the people together yet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I would say, you're right. Because like in a lot of like contract things, like security addendum stuff, he doesn't review like privacy, DP, because those are lawyers' jobs. So he's more like proxy for legal.
Okay, I'm talking to him tomorrow.
Yeah, good. Yeah, sorry, I had to go to a FDA meeting.
No, go.
Oh, no. I was saying
that time. That time.
Yeah, sorry, because
you pulled me.
That was the week I was just like yanked all over the place.
No, it's okay. That was a good one. I haven't met legal
Okay.
because they're very important.
Yeah.
They need to
should.
review, approve, everything before it goes out.
Yeah.
And thank you for pulling. That was very helpful.
Yeah.
And I met Nora.
Nora, yes.
So I set up a meeting with her.
Yeah.
Immediately after the meeting,
Yeah.
then she moved it because she got swamped
Yeah.
till later this week.
Yeah.
So all these things are coming together, right? The right player,
Yes.
what they do, what they care.
Yeah.
And I just need to connect the dots.
Yeah. So I would say like if potential privacy incident happens, in your purview, I like in the past I normally just notify both the lawyer and call them together.
And do they?
They have an alias. They're both on the alias anyway, right? So.
Okay.
Just in
Do they have
case.
do they have a playbook, like a privacy playbook?
They do
Good,
have a.
okay.
It's in. Well, I would say they have a Viva procedure. Whether they have a playbook level, I don't think so. But
Okay.
I could be off.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just by talking to you in 20 minutes, I learn a lot. Just filling out the gaps. So I can grab you while you're here, man. It's
It
easier
could be
than Zoom,
helpful.
right?
Yeah. It's easier.
Yeah,
I'm here like Tuesday, Thursdays normally.
Yeah. That's like Tuesday, Thursday. I try to, see if anybody look for people, right, to talk to, right? But you guys are busy, and Abby say, oh, she's here somewhere. So okay, let me grab you.
I just like if you don't see me, just ping me on Slack, and
I will.
I'll try my
Where do you
best
live?
to respond. I live in San Ramon.
Wow, that's a long drive.
It is a long drive. Yeah, you're more local.
Milpitas.
Right? Milpitas. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to live in North San Jose, near Milpitas.
Yeah, because you at Cisco.
Yeah.
I was there too.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. I
So
remember.
so you know that area pretty good. So
Yeah. I used to walk to Cisco buildings to work.
which building? Which building?
I would say it's maybe building 10.
Building 10. Okay.
It's like
Where's
where
that? I'm trying
where the Target is at these days.
The Target.
The Target off 237 and North First Street.
Oh, over there. Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, that's way down there, huh?
Yeah, I was like between WebEx and Cisco. That's where I used to.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Cisco was originally there, and nobody was there. It was just their building, and the rest was just land. I don't even remember.
Yeah, now it's more.
Now it's so crowded.
Brocade and I don't even remember all the companies.
You haven't been there for a while, right? But the Ranch 99 markets there,
Yeah.
the plaza, right?
Yeah.
It's like constant changing. There's so many Asian food there. It's always changing. But that area has
To make a trip.
changing. You haven't been there for a while, probably. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm stuck in all these FDA documents. I was telling, so last Friday, I woke up in the morning at 4, and then the night before, I was supposed to finish a document. So I literally edit the document. Oh, I was supposed to finish commenting on a document. So the next day I pass over to somebody else, right? So the day before, I literally fell asleep, sitting on the sofa, staring at my computer, editing the document. And then it was like 4 o'clock. I woke up and said, "Oh my God,
where
what
am I?"
happened?" I was like, "Oh crap, that document! I still have to finish it." So I ended up having to work from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then I shipped it at 6. Oh my God. Anyway.
I can ask you one question. The playbook.
Mm-hmm.
Who Ryan kind of owns them right now, right? The 22
Yeah.
playbook,
Yeah.
but that's not who should be owning them. Do we have the domain expertise? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know domain. I'll own them. I mean, I don't know the content. How could I own them, right? So
As Abby. I
Abby.
think all playbooks are gonna be, collaboration, right? But
Collaboration, of
yeah,
course,
yeah. But
yeah.
ultimately, like I always say, like we built the ICC, right? So technically speaking, ICC owns it, but
Yeah, yeah.
in the meantime, you're the founding person of ICC right now. So I'm gonna be like, Danny.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But it's like you said, it's a collaborator. Right? It's this whole process thing. It's like,
Yeah.
how would I know these playbook are accurate, valid? If there's like special technology things, I would not, at least initially, I would not be familiar with them, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing I'm thinking, right? And in terms of process, updating, make sure it's all. Yes, of course, I'll own that process. Well,
Yes.
that's no problem.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in terms of actual, editing the playbook, the technical, I would not know them, right?
Yeah.
Initially, right?
Yeah.
Especially security area, right?
Yeah. Just like anything that you have questioned, just like kind of start with Ryan.
Yeah, of course.
Because previously it was just me and him
Yeah.
trying to make it work, right? And of course for IT specific
Alex.
things you have Alex, right? So like the three of us can be your resources.
Because
of
there's gonna be
course,
an
Ivy.
exercise need to a deep cleaning of those playbooks,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, that's definitely gonna need Ryan myself. Him a lot of time probably, right? And I can definitely do whatever I can, right?
Yeah.
But that's gonna need time commitment. So just want to let you know that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. So the good thing is we have Amateur now, right? So
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
I don't know if they've already added you to.
I went to
their
the initial
triage.
meeting today,
Okay.
so I need to kind of meet with them
Yeah.
and go ahead with your thought process.
Yeah. So the idea here is there's probably some symmetry between Amateur playbook and what playbook we already have, right? So get Ryan's take on this as well, right? Because I haven't looked at other Amateur playbooks in details.
Yep.
But the idea is, we take best practices and
Right.
make it that Grill playbook, and Amateur is supposed to follow it, right? Of course, they support multiple clients. We're not going to say like, okay, if you have done this many times with multiple clients, it always work. We're not going to say you have to go with ours, right? Which because ours were created out of necessity based on our resource and model at the time. It doesn't mean it has to be exactly that. Not that we do have the NDR model. So I would, love for you to maybe like combine into a Grail future-looking set, right? Whether you merge theirs into ours or vice versa, it doesn't matter. But Amateur could be a very good resource, and you can also ask them the question of, okay, like, what is your like superset of playbooks, right? How complete are you guys among your clients? Do your other clients require you to follow certain standards, and can they follow, right? Because they do support. I think multiple industries, if that helps, right? I'll also look at, because I'm connected to quite a few security communities, I'll see if I have some resources in addition to, what I mentioned. But yeah, it's just, like go with, maybe Amateur already has those 20%, 80% that Ryan was talking about. So get their take to see what's all happening.
Their playbook they have initially came from Ryan, I assume, right? Or some of it?
Not necessarily.
Really?
I
Oh.
think they definitely shared notes, but I wasn't like deep into all the conversations. But my understanding, at least when we signed the SOW and talked about the scope, was they have their existing playbooks.
They
right?
do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because all their analysts, they follow playbooks, right? But their playbook would be say, okay, if you see, this is happening, do A, B, C, D, E,
Right.
and then, if it gets escalated. When you see signs ABC, then
Right.
you notify client.
Right.
You notify client to, be in this. I think they have like a verification verification channel, so they,
Yeah.
what verifies this incident is not an incident, right? So, at the end of the day, we all need to like adapt to. The new MDR cadence, right? So I haven't taken a look deep into our playbook and just ask Ryan like is it like our playbook has everything that amateur has, or is it like our playbook starts with amateur notifying us? I don't know, right? Just,
So
and
Ryan, the
get
one he
obvious
kind of
take.
coordinated that when it was rolled out to amateur.
Yeah,
Couple, I heard it was a few months ago, right?
Yeah, it was a few months ago. So we agreed to do like a 3-month trial. We're adding another 3 months to the trial. I think so far it's working fine.
Okay.
I feel like
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Because otherwise we have like a huge backlog of cloud events and other events. It just like who has the time to look into
Yeah.
every one of them, right? Among all the other things that also needs to happen. So that was. I mean, honestly, like NDR should be the first step of any security team, right? But anyway, so we didn't have it for quite some time until most recently. And with you, I think our incident practice will be good.
Probably be better.
Shape. Yes.
But that's a good point. They doing this every day. They have a playbook, and to see how they do use ours, what is the source? Maybe theirs is better right now. It's possible too, right?
Yeah, and also in whatever that currently has been implemented versus what they may have supported other clients on, right? And also, pick Alex's brain on it, right? Because he was one of the other clients in the past. Alex worked with amateur before.
Oh, he worked or he was with amateur?
He worked with.
Oh, so he knows all the background.
He is an amateur customer in previous lives.
Oh, he was an amateur customer previous life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we heard about amateur, and we took a look at the demo and we thought it was reasonable.
That's good.
Yeah. So so I don't know what kind of incidents did amateur cover for Alex, right? If he had like a standard set of incidents, so that could be a point of reference too. Right now, amateur's trial has not integrated all the event sources that we wanted to integrate. I think, like for example, Google Workspace is it still pending, or is it? I asked Ryan for the specific details, but I think we integrated CloudTrail. I don't remember the slide that they showed, but basically, I think out of was it like 5 sources that we planned, they did 3, something like that. I can't remember, but these that means whatever that we're operational with them is not the full set of playbook either. Right, so just get the superset from maybe what their plan was, and compare it with Alex's superset. Maybe like what we're planning for the 5 integrations is less than what Alex was able to operationalize more on, if that makes sense, right? Because I feel like we need to do a lot more. Like today we have an audit tomorrow, and we found out that one of the terminated.
What happened?
We found out like one of the terminated employees still has like a scanner that is connected that might come up during the audit. So like, how did this happen? Like the laptop is not supposed to have the scanner anymore when you leave, right? But
so that was another thing that Abby talked about.
Yeah.
Facility responses, things like that.
Yeah. This one is.
Corner case.
Yeah, well, this one is not strictly facilities, but we had facility incidents. That's for sure. Like we had. Well, I don't know if those turn into response, but for example, we had in this other building, the gear. The server room had a rule that if somebody is inside of the server room, like fixing whatever things on on the ceiling, whatever the cabinet, what is it called, the attic, like the door has to remain open, regardless of what. So it's open all the time, and then like in RTP, I don't know if they fixed it, but there was a finding. There was a report where keys to all the server rooms, and they keep leaving the server room door open in this other building where, because they initially planned to have like 2 buildings, but it turns out that we only need 1, but they use this other building too, and it has some of the IT set up in that room, so that room was just like completely unattended. And the lawyers has the key, and they're in and out. They never lock it. They just keep it open. I was great. Anyway, but I guess Richard, right? Richard Kennedy, who is the
I heard about it.
president. Yeah, you should meet him and see what kind of things might have happened. But yeah, security camera stuff, and then there is a lab team. You should meet Pavel.
Pavel, yeah.
So
RTP.
RTP, yes. So Pavel is more like lab, because we are ISO 14971 and 1381851. I can't remember all the standards, but basically we are ISO certified lab, bioscience lab, right? So there are items in facilities that needs to follow a certain standard, and Alex is working with them on having IAM controls implemented to be more granular, right? Because right now it's just like, okay, if your badge says you can enter the lab, you can enter the lab. Once you enter the lab, it doesn't matter. So that, of course, that means we have less incidents, but that's not how it was supposed to be done, right? But anyway, you can find out more. I just shared like what I know, cumulatively, but things might have changed. Maybe Alex was able to push forward with some kind of IAM granular controls. There's facial recognition. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. But we'll see what gets adopted, and then those access baseline would serve as the basis for incident triage, and if there is unauthorized access, that turns into an incident, right?
Okay.
But anyway, so get to meet all these people, and
Yep, those people on my list. Pavi, Richard. Yeah, Richard's easy. He's here.
Richard is here all the time. Yeah,
Oh,
Richard
okay.
is fun to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're just like sitting over there in the IT area, like
The other building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like right next to IT, right? So,
Okay.
just go hang out with them.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay, that's good info. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll check with you for Friday.
Yeah.
If not Monday, then.
Yeah, probably make it Monday. 'Cause
Monday.
I literally get.
I know.
It's like every day in the morning, I'm like, I'm gonna get this one done, and don't bother me. And
It's like if you're in
by
too
the
many
end of the day,
meetings,
you're just like, oh,
tired.
I attended like 10 meetings, and this one doesn't get done. I know.
It's like, do you find there's too many meetings and you don't have time to do the work, right?
Yeah, too many meetings, because that's exactly what happened last week. Because I was like, Monday there was like a new thing that the FDA consultant gave me, and I was like, now I have to refactor all that work. And then Tuesday, Wednesday there was like an all-day summit, and I'm just like, I'm not going to the summit. If I go to the summit,
Don't have time to do work.
Yeah, I have to work at 3 a.m. and that's not gonna work.
It's not healthy too, right?
Yeah. But anyway, I didn't go to the summit. I said, okay, just give me the demo time. I'll join the demo. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much, and have a safe drive back. And I'll nag you. You don't come Thursday, right? Or you come Thursday too?
I probably will come Thursday. I usually come, but this Thursday I have to pick up something in the city, so I'm gonna probably like swing by and then something like that.
City, you mean San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's kind of still far to some of here. That's kind
No,
of.
I have to pick up my passport, so.
Oh, the China embassy. You have to go there to pick it up, or for an agency or something.
I have to apply. So I have a U.S. passport. I have to apply for a visa.
And
So I have to pick up my visa supposedly.
so it's done. You need to go pick it up.
I don't know if it's done or not, but it's supposed to be. It
Oh, wait.
picked up on
You have a
Thursday.
pickup slip, right?
Yeah, I have a pickup slip.
and there's a date on the top.
Yeah, that's the date.
If the date's good, it'll be there.
It should be there, right?
Because I've done it before.
That's what I hope too. But I asked them, I was like, am I all set? They're like, oh, it's up to the officer.
No, they're pretty good.
I thought you were the officer.
Just stay. What time do you plan to be there? Because there's gonna be line. Let me tell you.
That's right.
So there's two things to do it. You can do it really early, or you can go into the office just before 1:30, before they close, which is better that time. So there's gonna be a wait. So expect to spend at least hour and a half there in the embassy, and you gotta, I think, bring your laptop. You might be able to do some work there too. So there's gonna be line there even for pickup.
Thanks for telling me.
Don't forget your check, the $140 money order.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You gotta get that check. You need to get that money order. They don't take anything else.
I have to do it tomorrow then.
Right.
I haven't done it yet. Crap.
And you have to park. You know where to park, right? Do you know where to park?
I just found like street parking. Is that okay?
There's no parking, man. I'm gonna give you a parking location where you can park. You pay your $5, whatever. Trust me, just go to that parking space.
Okay, give me the
I will send you the location on Slack. There's no street parking. Don't even waste it, okay? Follow my playbook.
Okay.
This,
Right down Cumberland.
this is the embassy playbook, okay?
Okay.
I know this, okay? Okay. Park there, pay it, go in, get in line. I'll put it on Slack so you have the in playbook.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
So you're going Friday, right?
Thursday.
Okay, I'll give it to you tonight. Just check tonight. Okay, bye-bye.